Well, let me scoot over. Okay. A little bit of a train wreck this morning. Today is my husband. Well, he has gone for a couple hours of work, but he's already gone off to work. I've already worked out today. I stepped on the scale yesterday and was like, oh my God. But if you saw my post yesterday, I am like very off centered, chilling at my desk. I'm going to share some goals with you guys. Of 2021, of course, as you read yesterday, I threw goals of 2020 out the window. Probably a lot of other people did too. Just because pandemic, you're stuck at home, you can't do anything, and laziness just engulfed me. Other than like dealing with my kids and homeschooling, which we've developed a routine that, I mean, I can get done with my youngest in relatively an hour and a half. And my teenagers, other than random questions, kind of just do their thing. But getting back to life, so some of my goals, of course, is getting healthier. I've put on 35 pounds. And if you have followed me for a while, you know that, I mean, 3 years ago, almost weighed 300 pounds. I carry it really bizarrely, but yes, was close to 300 pounds 3 or 4 years ago. And have, and I'm pushing really close to 250 right now. And it just kind of broke my heart that I let myself go, because it was laziness. I'm at home. I had access to working out like I always have. But my husband has arrived at work. Sorry, screen stuff's popping up on the screen. But I've also I've paid the minimum and have let my finances go. Like, not made an effort to pay down debt or, I mean, we've done some home projects and that stuff was, of course, paid for, but there was no end game. It was really like, okay, let's do this. There was no plan, and that's very much unlike us. Also, I didn't do much reading. Love to read. Probably read 2 books last year, and didn't stick to a plan for the year. I am very much a planner person. I'm an organized person, and that keeps me sane, and helps me fight the depression and the needs of not being enough or doing enough and everything like that. So if I have a plan, I just feel better. So, with all that being said, I'm going to share this year's stuff. So, of course, I signed up, did my Beachbody membership yesterday. Today did, it's called MM100 Morning Meltdown 100. So it's 100 workouts. Did the first one this morning. Have to say that I feel like I'm dying, or after I felt like I was dying. Everything hurt, or just sore, and I was like hyperventilating. I have my water, but I also have my coffee. Made the decision to have eggs with spinach in it this morning and some turkey bacon. So I have eaten breakfast. Taken my apple cider vinegar chewable thing, which helps with digestion. And now I'm sitting here on, so I have this home planner. Absolutely love it. Got made fun of it for Christmas, but love it. So it breaks down my day. It gives you monthly goals, yearly goals, financial goals. So today on my to-do list, of course, I have like the daily things that I get done, which is exercise, shower, make beds, start laundry, clean the sinks, clean up the kitchen, wash dishes, tidy up the living room, and then it repeats itself, or and make a plan for dinner. And then at the end of the day, you actually make dinners, prep meals for the next day, make sure you have everything, stuff like that. Like sweep the floor, make sure you fold your laundry, just things like that. And then my daily section, they give me a couple of little chores to do, like dust the furniture, vacuum the couch, clean mirrors, vacuum house, and read Matthew 6. I've already done that today, or at least the reading part. And then I get to add my own. So today's homeschool budget and post this video. And then I get a little what's for dinner, what I'm grateful for, and like a spending goal for the day. which is super awesome. So I absolutely love my planner. I've done it for 2 weeks. No, not everything gets checked off on it, but it makes me feel better when I get most of it done. Like yesterday, I was supposed to send out an email that I did not do, which I'm going to do this morning, and some text messages. But this breaks it down for me to see what my tasks are for the day, and that helps me battle the depression and anxiety, day-to-day stuff. I do have that. That's one of the reasons why I am a stay-at-home mom. I did used to work as an assistant to an accountant for an investment firm, and I used to. I was in childcare and all of that, and you know what? All of that stuff really was taking a mental toll. And so this is an adaptive thing to me. I also homeschool 3 kids now, and that's where God has led us, and we are quite content in that, in this part of our life. But I have to make an effort with being home nonstop to battle those mental issues. Because yes, sometimes, like, if my husband ever asked me if I need anything, I'm like, I need a job. I need to go somewhere. I make jokes all the time about it. I know that yes, my kids can go back into the public school. 2 out of 3 of them would probably do really well. Well, not in this day and age. Virtual is not something for my oldest. My middle one, maybe. Not real sure. But that's all besides the point. I do have a tendency to clip notes in here. And this right here is, I said that I love to read, is my reading list. So I made a reading list for 12 books, one a month. And I actually started one yesterday, which is, so a friend of mine a couple years ago, exactly like a Secret Santa gift, gave me some Christian romance novels, and I absolutely love them. But I also love self-help books. So some of these are self-help, and some of them are the last 2 Christian romance novels that she gave me. So I want to finish those this year. So I'm going to be sharing that with you guys throughout the year. Of the ones, 2 of them are actually probably well-known books. I actually have several of them. One of them is 7 Habits of a Highly Effective People, and the other one is Atomic Habits, because I think it's all about building better habits to be successful, because you cannot be successful if you're not working towards your goals. And I just dumped everything off the desk. So I have my homeschool planner here, and I have my regular planner here, and yes, I'm a planner person and I love it. So one of my financial goals this month is to switch back to cash envelopes, and I sure enough messed that up. Put cash in the envelopes, so I don't have my bag. Oh, my bag's right here. Hold on just a second. Oh, my wallet's not in my bag, so that wouldn't do me any good. So, and I gotta remember what, like, this one has a GG on it, and I don't know what that GG's for. But cash envelopes, love cash envelopes. We used them for quite some time. I don't remember why we switched out of them. So I actually use 1, 2, looks like 5. We have a house fund envelope that once we create a plan, we start working on putting amounts in there. That way we pay for cash. This one's my groceries, and this is the one I messed up this week. I put $40 in here to use after I did my Walmart grocery order. So it was left over for the budget, and it was supposed to be like when I went to Kroger to use this. Sure enough, swipe my debit card. So of course, I am technically over budget in the grocery department because there's $40 in here, and I'm not going to put it back in the bank. I'm just going to leave it in here, and it can go into next week. So, and then this one's my homeowner's insurance. My homeowner's insurance is in my grandparents' name. And so I give them cash once we get to the amount that it is. So I take out a little bit each week. Date night. This is for me and my husband. I put $20 in it a week if my budget allows it. And then, like, we'll use this for our Valentine's date. Valentine's Day is on a Sunday, if you didn't know. So plan. And then this one is Drake's Money. So my bigger kids get an allowance. I add little bits here and there into Drake's money, and this is kind of leftover. I keep him cash from his Christmas money. I left it in here so that he could get stuff at the snack bar, forever, anywhere where he wants something. But this little pouch stays in my purse. And switching back into this was my goal for January. And of course, this first full week of January, which is I guess actually the second. No, it's the first. But it was a flop. It's to prevent me from using my debit card and overspending, to be conscious with your money and using cash, even though kind of right now cash is not really a thing people use, but we're going to use it, and switching over to that. So, and then this lovely little book is just an expense tracker, which I absolutely love. I did use it. I haven't used it since January 17th of last year. And it just, you write what it is, the amount, and everything. That way, at the end of the month, you can go and look at it and you're like, oh my gosh, I spent too much on fast food. Or how can I get my groceries down? Or anything like that. You break it up into categories. And so we're going to get back to using this as well this month. So those are our finance goals for the week. For the year, it's of course to pay down debt. It always is going to be to pay down debt. We are almost done with one, and I'm waiting for a confirmation letter sent to me on what the amount is left, because I've been paying on it forever, or at least it feels like forever. But we definitely don't want to owe anybody any money. Now, of course, we have a mountain of student loans, and I don't know how to fix that other than pay on it for the rest of my life. But we are definitely continuing to dig ourselves out of the lovely little debt hole that we live in, and trying to just make this year better than last year. House projects, I guess I'll spill the tea. We are redoing our bathroom, like completely tearing all the walls out, everything. And of course, you know me, this will totally be a tax refund thing. And how big the project gets is really based on how much we get back. Because of course our cars, and this is what we always do with our tax refund, is all of our car maintenance. Cars get new tires, cars get all of the little oil changes. Well, even though we should do oil changes more often, but it gets new brakes, and all those things get done every year for our tax refund. But this year our bathroom really needs some uplifting. So definitely y'all will get to see that this year. I know that y'all love the home renovation stuff that we post, and that'll just be a part of what's going on this year. And we're really going to try to do more day-to-day life. I know I always say that, but I really think my day-to-day life is boring. My kids have set some goals. Drake's was to play soccer better. He really enjoyed the soccer season, and that really excited me. So I ordered him a soccer goal to keep at home, and a new soccer ball, because we managed to lose 2 soccer balls last season at the church. So bought a new one, bought a soccer goal. So as soon as it warms up, I would love to, and it's one that has a carrying bag, so I can take it to the park if we need to get out or anything like that. My middle son Deacon wants to continue to produce music. He does have a YouTube channel where he has been making his own videos and making all the background music. He absolutely loves to do that. And he is also going to start vlogging. He loves to skateboard and wants to go out there and like show that off, which is great. More power to you. He's done his own video editing and all of that. My oldest, Damien, wants to get a job this year, which it will definitely pull him out of his comfort zone. He does not interact with people well. I know he would like probably to do fast food because he wants to be a chef and wants to get back there and learn to cook. things. He is 16. He will have his driver's license in the next couple of months. My car needed brakes sooner than later, so I would not let him drive my car with the brakes making noises because I did not want him behind the wheel if something were to fail. So that has pushed back like his driver's license stuff a little further, and we haven't done night driving. Night driving is really complicated for us because I don't like to drive at night because I have a hard time seeing because I have astigmatism. So and my husband's gonna have to do that part. I just can't. But it's going to be a good year. We are going to make this a good year. I know that the world has struggled already this year and there is a lot going on, but we are going to attempt to make our life better, and hopefully our community better through church and anything else we can do. But I refuse to let stuff that's happening on the other side of the US affect the attitude in my household. I always strongly encourage my children to avoid confrontation on social media, as well as do not react to everything you see. It's not healthy in any means to just be snarky all the time. They're snarky in person. If you know any of my kids, they are all snarky in person, but it is not loving to just dig into a wound that someone else has created. And it is not your place to condemn anyone or anything that you are not a part of. So we are going to start our day. I know I'm already late starting the day. I would like to shower before I homeschool my son, but I don't know if that's going to happen. I usually start at 9:30, and I think I'm pushing it. But I can probably get him started. But have a great day. Happy Monday. And I hope that y'all are making some goals for the year and just going to make your year better than last year. I think it is going to be better. Everybody's talking about it's going to be worse, but if we compare it to last year, we were entering new situations. Okay, guys, it's not a new situation anymore. The situations are reoccurring. So you should have already decided how to handle the situation, and are equipped to better the situation. If you're in a position where you're stuck in quarantine, make it better than the last time you were stuck in quarantine. Be more productive, find something to do, make a new hobby, do anything, but better the situation. Anything can be turned into a blessing. And that's my statement for the year. Anything can be turned into a blessing. So let's turn 2021 into a blessing. Ooh, my screen went off. It went to sleep. Bye, guys.